All right, welcome back to part two of a week in the life of a W-2 worker and a gig worker. All right, we just completed that third shift at Amazon. Whoa, what a wet night out there was, man. It was raining like cats and dogs at one point. I couldn't even see like 2 feet in front of me how hard it was coming down. Did get a little wet, but for the most of the night, I stayed dry, which was good. All right, we are making our way into San Diego. Now, Wednesdays, I usually don't do a lot of gig work on Wednesdays. Usually I use that as a day off. I usually do a lot of errands, any like grocery shopping. My youngest son has therapy. I usually take him to therapy. After that, my little girl, she has half day of school, and I usually pick her up and take her to music lessons. So usually it's just a day of like errands and cleaning the house. So I'm not too sure. I might do some gig work. I'm not too sure. Probably go for like one or two orders, but that'd be it. But right now, we're just gonna make our way to San Diego, find out what's going on, and then I'll let you guys know. All right, guys. So we're able to make it into San Diego. I did have to pick up a little man. We're gonna take him to his speech therapy at 10 o'clock. So the plan is today is 10 o'clock speech therapy. And then at 12 o'clock, little miss is done school, take her to music lessons. We will go over some pros and cons of a W-2 as opposed to gig work today. And then we'll probably try to do like one or two orders, and then we'll call it the day. All right, so he's in there. So we got 45 minutes to kill. So what we'll do right now is go over some pros and cons, a difference between a W-2 and gig work. So for W-2, the pros are is stable, consistent income, set hours, and benefits like health insurance, paid time off, retirement plans. Some of the cons though is like less flexibility with your schedule. You pretty much have a set schedule and less control of your time. All right, so for gig work, it gives you tons of flexibility. Like you set your own schedule. You get to pick up what orders you want. Pretty much you're in full control of your day. How long you want to be out there for, how early you want to leave. The only downside with it is that there's no benefits, no paid time off, things like that, as opposed to a W-2. Now for me personally, I don't know if I could leave one or the other, or leave one for the other. Like I always think of myself, like what would happen if something happened with my W-2? Could I do gig work full time? I probably could, but my only downside with it is that I see a lot of people who do it full time and they're putting in like 16, 18 hours, which is a long time. And I mean, if you look at my schedule, I think, yeah, I probably put in that same amount, but like how my schedule's set up, you don't really notice it. Like I work overnight at my W-2 and I really love it because it gives me some flexibility. Because like, for example, if it's slow, we have a time to sit around and actually do nothing. And what I do in that time is like, I always have like an investment channel going. So like trying to learn stuff or read a book, anything like that. So I'm always staying busy. Even down on downtimes at my W-2. It also allows me to edit my YouTube videos too, because obviously if I'm not doing anything, I want to stay occupied. So it's a great time for me to edit my videos, which I do. So I don't know if I would ever leave my W-2. I mean, if I can't say never, but for the foreseeable time right now, I do like what I do. I love my job. There's only a few downside about my job that I can overlook, but in a nutshell, I love my hours. I love my shifts. My pay is great, and I cannot complain one bit. I do love what I do. And I also love the gig work aspects of it too, because like I said, I mean, I'm in full control of how much I want to work, when I want to work. So I guess it's just a win-win on my situation. I know everybody else is different, so whatever works for you, just got to figure it out and go with it. But right now, we're just gonna hang out for a little bit until he's done, pick up Little Miss, take her to music lessons, and then, like I said, we'll probably try to do like 1 or 2 Instacart orders, and then we'll probably call it the day. All right, so we got little man in the car. So what we're gonna do, probably go get something to eat because I'm starving, and go to the house and get changed up, and then we'll pick up Little Miss from school at 12 o'clock. So we got an hour to kill. All right, so we've made it here to music lessons. Let's get her inside and get the lessons going. She only has half an hour worth of lessons, so it's gonna be pretty quick. Hold on with music lessons. We're gonna head to Costco, see if we can pick up, like I said, 1 or 2 batches, and then we're gonna call it the day. All right, so we did make it to Costco. We did get a batch right away. We got a 43 going 4.4 miles, 30 items, 2 customers only. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna go shop this order. All right, guys, there we have it. So we have customer A right back here, and then these 2 boxes, and the box with the chicken is customer B's. Just 2 customers today. All right, all loaded up. Total drop-off is only 4.2 miles, so we'll see you after the drop-off. All right, we made back to Costco after dropping that order off. That batch pay came out to be $43.20. Then we picked up this one. It's at $56. This is gonna be our last order. It's only a total of 26 items, 2 customers, so we're just gonna go inside and we're gonna go do it. All right, guys, here it is after finish. We got customer B and then customer A. Okay, so we just finished loading that up. The cool thing about this order is my second drop-off is right by our house, so we'll just go right home right after we drop this off. All right, we just made it home. Like I said, we're only going out today to do like 1 or 2 batches. We end up doing 2 batches for $100, which is pretty good. We also bought some stuff for dinner. We got tiramisu. These are all from Costco. We got salmon and shrimp. So we're gonna go inside. Little Miss has homework and she's gotta get her hair done. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Welcome back. It's Thursday. Early start today. We don't have much planned except for gig work. So I'm gonna take you guys along today. We'll do a little behind the scenes of what I do. Today's goal is probably gonna be around $200. If we hit 250, that'd be great. But right now, we're gonna get Little Miss off to school and then start our gig work. Okay. All right. Have a great day at school. Can I have a hug? Love you. Be good, okay? Get on the sidewalk. Okay. See you. All right, she's all dropped off. Time to fire apps up. Let's get our gig work going. See if we can run up this $200 real quick. All right, time is 8 o'clock, so we got our first order today. It's not a bad one. It's Ralph's batch for a single person, $25, going 3 miles, 19 items, 25 units. I'm sure they're gonna try to give me a couple add-ons in there while I'm shopping this order, but right now, we're just gonna go shop this single person order. Let's go get it. All right, so one of the benefits of shopping at major grocery stores is that it's all laid out for you. So basically it tells you what aisle is it in, what shelf it's on. So it makes it a lot easier to go find the item. So let's go grab it. All right, guys, so here it is. We're all done. So we're heading to checkout right now. All right, we're out of there. That was an easy shop. It is starting to rain. It's supposed to have light rain for the rest of the day, so definitely throw on my raincoat so I stay dry. All right, let's load it up and get this order dropped off. All right, so we got that order dropped off. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna head back to Ralph's, see if we can grab another one before 10 o'clock, and then we'll head over to Costco and do the Costco drop there. All right, so we are here at Costco waiting to pick up an order. We did go back to Ralph's, but we didn't pick up anything over there. We saw 31 that I should have taken. It was going 7.5 miles, 34 items, 57 units. It was only 2 customers. Costco so far, we've only seen 1 or 2 batches, but they weren't that great. So hopefully we'll pick up something real soon. All right, so like we talked about, you know, doing these gig works, you can choose your own orders. You know, there was a lot of 30s that I could take in, but they're triples, and I usually have standards. Like if it's gonna be a triple, it's gotta be well over $40 and worth the time and effort. We end up picking up this one. It's a 78 going 6.2 miles, 34 items. It is a little heavy. One customer has like 25 things of milk, and then another one has like 4 cases of water. But hey, for $78 going 6 miles, we'll take it any day. So let's go get it. So like I've said in previous video, this is one of my favorite stores to shop at. I've been shopping this store so long, I know where everything is. So let's go do it. All right, so here's that order. So customer B is all the milks here, and then customer A is everything else. All right, as you guys can see, we've got everything in. This side here, the trunk, and then the back seat right there. All right, see that I just dropped off that last order. That batch pay came out to be $78.29, and right now for today we're sitting at $103.42. So we need $96.58 to hit our goal. So we have like, what, it's 12 o'clock now. We should be able to do that by 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock the latest. So we'll see you after we complete our gig work for today. All right, so we are done for Thursday. But before we run through the results, I just want to let you guys know, like, not all markets are the same. So, you know, what you see I'm doing in my market does not mean that it's going to be like that in every single market. There's some orders that I do not take. I'll throw some up on the screen here. You guys can see either they're high mileage, high item counts, you know, triples for $20, $30. And like I said, my standard is no triples under 40. So we ended up doing a total of 2 more orders after that. We did 22 Ralphs, and we got a $30 add-on on top of it. So we did that one. I think that came out to be like 57 after everything. And then this last one we did was a 57 double, but it was a lot of items. It had a total of 48 items, 58 units. So it was pretty heavy, but it was not that bad. So we ended up doing a total of $219.05 for a Thursday. Like I said, my goal was 200, and we definitely beat it, which is awesome. All right, it's time to go home and relax, and then we'll be back at it again tomorrow. All right, see you on Friday.